I know one of the things that is still missing and the government should do is enforcement. So what are you suggesting as your final closing counsel? 30 seconds.
When I spoke with someone and it was like, when your people build in wrong places, we will demolish. And I told him, sir, we cannot continue to demolish. The end users and the users here. They are the investors. At the end of the day, monies are going. Let us put us on check. Let us be liable for those disasters. We'll sit up. So for enforcement that you talked about, it's very important at this point.
So enforcement.
Yes.
Thank you very much.
Then he talked about lack of professionalism. I would agree with that. He talked about developers wanting to make money, clients wanting to buy cheap. So we need to understand that houses are not cheap. Therefore, let's not be quick to sell cheap houses. Houses cannot be cheap.
Because they need cheap housing materials.
Exactly.
Thank you very much.
I'll speak on advocacy, and I'm speaking to the government now. Advocacy and regulation. I can tell you, if you call 20 people on the streets today and you ask each person to tell you what they believe was the reason why those houses in the Lekki area were demolished, most people would not know. I was asked this question far away in Saudi a week ago, and I tried to defend my country, but to be honest, I didn't have the correct answers. It behoves on the government to educate the people. Let us know where the developers went wrong. Let us also know so that buyers would beware, because what we call collateral damage is a big problem. If people start saying that you can buy a property in Lagos and you lose it, it's the beginning of a problem. Ghana is taking a lot of the African Americans from us. I was with them 3 years ago, 1st of January 2020, the year COVID started. And I tell you, 186 African Americans, I was speaking to them, trying to get them to come to Nigeria, and most of them, well, some were afraid of crime, and the others were afraid of our titling. We need to let people know survey receipt and purchase receipt isn't title. We need to let people know, when people come to me, 36 years of real estate practice, and ask me to check this title, I say, I'm not a lawyer. Exactly. Go to a real estate lawyer to check out your title.
Thank you.
But the advocacy must come from the government so that people know that they're safe and secure to invest in the 4th biggest economy in Africa, which is
so that we can safeguard an economic.
We say to developers, outsource your risk, your construction risk. Give it to credible contractors who are known. For the building that collapsed in Ikoyi, that was one of the issues. So give it to outsource it, and then you can go to sleep, because the contractor will give you a performance bond. The contractor will be the one to ensure that all the things that needs to be met, all the things that parameters need to put in place are put in place. The construction will be done to standard. So if there are any issues, one, the contractor will be held liable, not the developer.